Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's play some more Asphalt 8, and today we're testing the Lamborghini Estoque, or Estoque as you're kind of supposed to pronounce it in Spanish. But yeah, we're gonna test this Lambo, which is, you know, one of those Lambos that got rebalanced not too long ago in the last updates. And I've been meaning to test it out, but I didn't have it at Pro. Finally, I finished upgrading it after selling a ton of parts and all of that. But there it is, fully upgraded, and we're gonna test it out in multiplayer classic season, obviously, because that's where it gets matched against its natural competition in the bracket, and we're gonna see how it performs. So let's just jump into it as soon as we find a lobby. Well, I think you should have been able to see the amount of races that I have. You know that I do sequential races, no skipping, so whatever happens, happens, and it gets recorded. Very interesting that somebody brought a Aston Martin Valkyrie, a Class S car, into a B-Class race being MP tuned. And on top of that, it's actually low Class B tuned, so that's gonna be interesting. I don't imagine that the performance will be great, but maybe I'll stand corrected. But let's see what the Estoque can do. Now, it is kind of curious. This is a concept car by Lamborghini. It never went into production. And in fact, I made if I remember correctly, I think I did, a driving Lambo episode on this car. It's very rare. You don't happen to find this car in a lot of games. Ooh, did it crash? He didn't crash, but he slowed down a lot. You don't find this car in a lot of games. In fact, I only know that it's in this and in Need for Speed World. Those are the only games that I know that have this car. But yeah, like I said, it's a concept car and never got made. It's supposed, well, it's a four-door sedan with a front engine. Imagine that, a Lambo with a front engine. I think the only other Lambo that has that was the Lambo LM002, the Rambo Lambo. So yeah, this is kind of a unique vehicle. It's kind of, in theory, it was supposed to have the same engine as the Gallardo. So in fact, the sound, the engine sound in here in Asphalt 8 makes more sense than the engine sound they gave to the Gallardo. Makes sense of that. Anyway, so yeah, look at that, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Yeah, but so this is what I always say. When you have a car that you're gonna MP tune it, the best bet you have for an MP tune is for one that it's on the previous bracket than its pro rank. So this obviously being an 1680, its best MP tune would end up being at 1770. But anyway, I did beat the 911 GT3 RS, and everybody else was not really properly boosted, so that doesn't count for much. When the patch dropped, I remember people saying that this car, the Lambo Estoque, was really powerful. Now, whether it is or not, I have not figured it out. In fact, I had it MP tuned before. I think I made a video on it. No, I didn't make a video. I tested it out during the multiplayer sessions, but in the end, I knew I wanted to pro the car because my ultimate goal is, well, I have all the Lambos at the moment, and I want to have them all at pro. I didn't want to have them all at pro before, because, you know, before the rebalance of the cars, there were a ton of Lambos that were just in terrible ranks at Pro. Oh, Jesus Christ. I did that wrong. So it was not super great for me to have the cars at Pro, not all of them. But now that pretty much all of the Lambos have been rebalanced, well, now they actually fit very snugly in their respective bracket. Can I catch up to this Porsche? Hey, Mr. Porsche, please stop. All I want is to... You know, kind of funny, good name. His name is Piloto Porsche, which means Porsche driver. But it's not properly grammatically correct, but that's kind of what it says. Piloto means driver, so Porsche means Porsche. So there we go. But anyway, yeah, so I don't really know yet what is the potential or the power of this car, but this guy's stealing all the nitro except that one, and I didn't pick it up. Well, that's what we're here for, to test it out. And like I was saying, this car actually used to be in class, I mean, it was class B, but I think it was at a rank of 1666, so it was a number of the beast situation. But obviously you would pro it out and it would be matched against 1680, and being at a lower rank, it was technically or theoretically at a disadvantage. So the Porsche beat me this time. I did beat the Valkyrie and a GTA Spano, but this doesn't count because it's not even triple boost. I mean, it's not fully upgraded or at a proper MP tune, so that doesn't quite work. Now, if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and hit the like button right now, right as I'm telling you to do so. Please do it. If you like the video, hit the like button. That's all I'm asking. Also subscribe if you haven't. Why not? But yeah, so anyway, like I said, oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to kill you. I am sorry. To be fair, he was actually pushing Jesus, against me, so there is that. That Porsche 911 GT3 RS is pretty strong, isn't it? I'm glad I do have it at Pro. Oh, I haven't made a video on that Porsche, have I? Huh, okay, here's your next task for interaction. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a video on the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, because I do have that car, I have it at Pro, and I used it a bunch. Oh, Jesus Christ. I used it a bunch in multiplayer, but mostly during the Friday multiplayer events, but yeah. I don't think I made a video on it. And nowadays I've increased overall over the months my amount of cars at Pro, so I have more stuff to make videos with. But anyway, so yeah. My point was that this car, I was never too interested in throwing it out because even though it's a Lambo, it's not the style of Lambo that I like. This is not a supercar. This is a saloon, you know? So... Oh boy. Ah, Jesus Christ. So, not exactly my favorite, the same way that the Urus, even though it's a Lamborghini, it's not like, oh, I'm in love with the Urus and any of that. But, you know, nowadays that I've been working so hard in all of my Lambo collection, having this at Pro was a necessity more than just something I wanted to have. Alright, Mr. Porsche driver, still beating me, it's fine. I need to focus and do a good race. Other than that, I beat the Valkyrie. Alright, yeah, this isn't telling me very much other than the Porsche 911 GT3 RS either it's a better car or the driver is better than me. While I was waiting for the race to start, and you know how the AI continues to drive the car as you're waiting, just looking at the car, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm liking it more and more. Maybe I just never gave it a fair chance to this car to really... Ah, come on, get out of the way! Alright, well, that's another race that I'm gonna lose against Piloto Porsche. I hate it. I hate it. I really... Well, I don't know. I do believe that the Porsche 911 GT3 is pretty strong, so I really don't know what this says about this car. But then again, it could be the bestest car, and in my hands it still does terrible, so... I think in that sense there's no big surprise when you think about it like that. Man, I just so wish that the... Oh god, that was... Oh, he crashed! He crashed! I'm gonna beat him. Not because I drive better, but because he crashed. That will be actually the second time that I beat him, and both times it's because he made a mistake. So, I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I always said that multiplayer is randomness, and randomness just blessed me in this race. So that is good for me. But yeah, the more I look at the car, you know what? I think I never gave it a first shot. It is a pretty good looking car. And I like hearing this V10 engine just because I love Lamborghinis, I love them V12s, but they're the same sound in this game for a ton of cars, so after a while it gets boring. Look at that beautiful first place. I told you, never doubted it. I think this deserves a color change for the car. Also, I think my boosters are probably gonna run out anytime soon. Let me hit replay. Okay. Then they've not run out, but I do want to change the color because we need to see what options we have. And look at that, look at that. Beautiful. I mean, if my texture would load, but okay. All right, here we... I don't care. Yeah, okay, here we go. So, colors. The original color is the orange one. And you know that I love cars in orange. In general, I really like that color combination. Well, that color... Oh, Jesus, I just had to clear my throat there for a second. I really like the color orange in cars, or cars in orange. It looks pretty dope. What does this look like? Oh, yeah, no, I haven't bought this because I don't like it, and I don't like this decal either. If we put it on black, you can see. I really don't like these decals. Maybe like this, it looks okay, but overall still don't like it. I think it looks more classy without them. But anyway, so we got the orange, we got blue, we got silver, we got green, we got yellow, which is the one I was using, black, white, and red. So if anything, let's go for the standard orange for this car, and let's make sure that... Oh yeah, see, my boosters were gonna run out anyway. So let me activate my boosters and join more races. Okay, this might get interesting because Mr. Therian, it's bringing a Lamborghini Murcielago. Ooh. And that is something else that I wanted to talk about this particular bracket. Now this bracket with the rebalances has 4 Lambos in the same bracket. There is the Estoque, the Murcielago, the Egoista, and the Gallardo. All 4 of them in the same bracket. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. Oh god. Come on, come on. Now it's kind of funny because if you think about it, it's more like there's 3 Gallardos and... Oh, Jesus Christ! 3 Gallardos and 1 Murcielago. If you don't know what I'm talking... Oh, Jesus, I'm running out of nitro. I'm so sorry. No! I'm so sorry. No, 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 no. Oh, no, I killed them. I have committed murder. I'm so sorry, Murcielago. I really didn't mean... You saw that I was going all the way to the right, and I actually was trying to drift away from him to not smash him against the wall. Now I feel dirty because I murdered a Murcielago. You know what? Come on. Keep going, buddy. You deserve the place. Yeah, I really don't feel good about that knockdown. I don't. That's fine. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. There's times when I legit feel so bad about knocking someone down and making it look that bad. I mean, it makes me look super terrible. And I know in my conscience that it wasn't on purpose. But hey, that Murcielago guy must be thinking, this guy is an absolute ass and all of that stuff. Understandably, to be honest. So we didn't learn anything about the performance of the Scars versus the Murcielago other than I knocked him down. But it's fine. And look, besides, he needed the points. So that's perfectly fine for me. That's actually going to help him rank up a little bit. So there you go. I'm not trying to prove that I'm a good guy. Just don't like being a dirty player, even if accidentally. Holy smokes, 8 players, lobby, in this bracket. Nice, let's go for it. Now, there's definitely quite a few that are using the Nano Want Fey or whatever the hell that thing is called. And yeah, I don't know if that's the stock rank because I see it a lot, so I would imagine it's a stock. I think the Nano, whatever it's called, it's a class through all of them. Oh, did you see that? Hold on, I'm trying to focus here. Now, unsurprisingly, the Formula E Gen 2 got past everybody because of the acceleration, I think. Again, I have zero experience with that car, so I really don't know what is the strength. And I know that you guys in the comments have told me, but you know, I keep on forgetting. That's kind of how I work. I forget stuff because I am old. But either way, yeah, I mean, to this day, that remains to be pretty much the king of this bracket, so... Oh, no, way too high. Way too high. He's gonna pass me. He's passing me. We both wrecked. Beautiful. Oh no, did he finish in front of me? What? Who did I wreck with to begin with? Now I'm confused. I don't know what happened there, but that was quite the fortuitous situation for us to wreck on each other. It's fine. Alright, so what happened there? I thought it was the Murcielago. Yeah, I think it was, but he probably spawned ahead of me, because I think him and I wrecked. Oh well. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, here we go again. There's Mr. Murcielago, so that's that. Oh, by the way, recently I had a revelation. I never knew that... I mean, I always see my avatar there in the top 3, right? But I never knew that it was because I have a lot of quote-unquote style points. I thought they were completely useless, but apparently that is why I appear in the top 3, and Lego had to tell me this was the case. Is this the exact same track we just did? This is the exact same one we just did. Holy smokes. It's my opportunity for redemption. Alright, hold up. Can we do something horrible? I mean, I continue to say it. The Formula E Gen 2 keeps on doing insane stuff just because he can. Whoa! No, mother... And he did manage to get on top of... What? Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it anymore. I'll just let it happen. Jesus Christ. At least I got a decent result. But man. Okay, Mr. Murcielago didn't do that good this time, but hey, he keeps on getting points, so that's good for him. I'm happy for him, for real. And this time we have only 4 people in the lobby, and actually 2 of them have very low rank, so maybe this is my opportunity to get a first place at all. But yeah, overall, what can I say about the car? Honestly, I'm not learning a whole lot. Yeah, everybody's on the ranks. I'm absolutely gonna get a W here. I'm not learning a whole lot in terms of how does it compare. I mean, when you compare it with the Formula E Gen 2, I mean, that thing is super strong, right? So this doesn't quite compete. Against the Murcielago, it seemed like it could, you know, hold its ground. What I would say is that it seems that the handling on this car is kind of heavy. That is what I can tell you. It doesn't feel like a great handling or anything. It's not like prohibitively stiff, but at the same time it's not super nimble or anything. As far as everything else, I don't know. It drifts good. Nothing amazing, but not bad. The nitro duration seems good enough. I'm not suffering like, oh my god, it's running out of nitro all the time. So that tells me that it's at least okay. Is it actually proper good? I have no idea, but I'm not suffering too much on the nitros. I wouldn't imagine it's in the scale from terrible to absolutely amazing. It's probably in the 60%. I don't know. I'm making stuff up at this point. Yeah, everybody was on the ranked or not even boosted. So again, I continue to not learn anything from these races. I gotta say, the game is absolutely loving giving me races in Rio de Janeiro. I don't know why, but okay. Wait a second, is that the same race that we have? No, okay, this is in the opposite direction. Okay, at least. It's just that I see this track in the evening, and I'm like, oh, is it the same? But no, it's in the opposite direction at the very least. I really don't like how this track barely has any variations between well, variations of the track, you know? It's slightly different starting position, and maybe in the bridge or this tunnel. No, it's actually in the other one, whatever. And the tunnel under construction, one side is blocked and the other isn't. I really find it. This is one of those tracks that I just feel like it's a nice track, but it was made in a way precisely where, well, there's nothing you can do with it. There's no variations to be had over here. And that is honestly kind of sad. These tracks are so good looking. I wish they had more variations. I think that each track to have 2 properly different routes in each direction would be great, because that would mean 4 variations total, and with actual different routes, not like this where the routes are pretty much the same. All right, well, again, nothing. Let's come on. Give me another one with cars at my own rank, and so that I can try to figure out if this is a good or bad car. If I wanted opponents, I got them. There's a ton of players here, 11 people, including Dark. Hey Dark, what's up? And we got Tokyo, so this is gonna be a long race. I guess this is gonna be the test of the nitro for the car, which is honestly kind of a welcome test, given that I did so many races in such short tracks that I really couldn't make out if it was good or bad nitro. But let's see what this can do. Oh, and I started pretty much in pole position. Let's go! Now don't F it up, DVT, please. Keep it together. Keep it together. I think I did see a Formula E Gen 2 in here, but I'm not 100% sure. Please, let me do a spin. You know what? It's good nitro. I have just reached that conclusion. I think the nitro, it's good. Not king level, but it seems pretty good, if you ask me. I know you weren't asking, but that's what you're watching, right? If you're watching and you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do it now, please. For the love of everything that is holy, just do it. As Shia LaBeouf, whatever would say, do it! Do it! And I run out of nitro. I mean, is that really telling of anything? Pretty much any and every car will run out of nitro by that point. There's just no nitro in that route at all. So, whatever's behind me is really catching up real quick. But even then, I should save nitro over here a little bit. Come on, come on, come on! Yeah, baby! Before my car skids and I crash before the finish line. But no! I win! That is legit some cough. I'm still getting sick. But anyway, there you have it. That is the Lamborghini Estoque or Estoque, however you want to pronounce it. Finally proud after so much time that I've been meaning to have a look at this car. It's finally there. It seems to be a pretty decent car. But hey, if you've tested out, do you know what is the performance? Why don't you tell me in the comments what you think about this car? But that's all for now. Check these videos that are about Asphalt 7 that I recently released, or maybe not, I don't know how the timing works, or whatever it is, it's over there. Just check them out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye.